The Red Hawks were no longer a nation, just a shadow of what they once were. After the brutal campaigns of the Mexican army, only a handful of families remained, led by the solemn and weathered Lone Raven. The warrior brave, he now walked with the weight of judgment on his shoulders as the chief. He believed the Great Spirit had punished the Red Hawks for their violence and slave trading, and with no allies left, he sought peace. A powwow was called in the high mountains under a full moon. 10 Red Hawk braves stood in a circle, their faces painted not for war, but for mourning. Across from them, 10 men from New San Retiro arrived, Cass, Boone, and 8 others, sent by Flint McRae to represent the fragile hope of a new alliance. Lone Raven spoke with humility. We have walked a path of blood. Now we seek a path of peace. Let us protect each other, not destroy each other. The meeting was calm, even warm. Stories were shared. Pipes were passed. Then, Lone Raven suggested a traditional wrestling match, 3 against 3, for sport, for bonding. Cass agreed, but not without caution. He pulled his men aside and said, "Play fair, but don't leave your knives behind." The match began in the firelight. Dust kicked up, grunts and laughter echoed. But then, a cry. One wrestler collapsed, blood pouring from his side. His opponent stumbled back, a knife clattering to the ground. Chaos erupted. Knives flashed. Men shouted. Boone took a blade to the ribs but managed to crawl into the darkness beyond the firelight. Lone Raven's voice rang out in a sharp, utteral cry, and the Red Hawk braves vanished into the night like ghosts. Cass gave chase, disappearing into the woods after Lone Raven. Boone, bleeding and dazed, could only watch the fire flicker over the bodies of fallen comrades. He waited through the long, cold night, clutching his side and praying Cass would return. At dawn, Boone followed a trail of broken branches and blood to the edge of a cliff. There, at the bottom of the ravine, lay Cass, still, broken, and lifeless. Boone stared down in silence, his jaw clenched. Whatever peace Lone Raven had spoken of was a lie. The powwow had been a trap, and now, he thought, the Black Thorn gang had one more name to avenge.